before actually entering into the web application development, we have to understand a few terms. Today, I want to discuss them. That is, what is web? We are all going to develop React applications or Angular applications or some applications. Especially, we are developing web applications. So what is the purpose of web application? What is a web application? Okay. Yeah. You're already aware of them. మీకు అన్ని తెలుసు. వెబ్ అప్లికేషన్ అంటే తెలుసు మీకు, కాకపోతే అది అని మీకు తెలియదు. ఎలాగా? I hope you are able to see something called Book My Show. Is it there? Do you use Book My Show? Are you already started using it? Chappu, Narendra.
Yes, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So Narendra already started using it for Adipurush probably. Okay, good. Use it. At the same time, observe it. So let me open Book My Show. This is called a web application. This is a web application. So why it is called web application is a second question. First observation is, what are web applications? Next, Gmail is a web application. Facebook is a web application. All are favorite. IRCTC. అయ్యో, మీకు తెలియదు అది? మీరు కనుక సరిగా పర్ఫామ్ చేయకపోతే తత్కాల్ టికెట్ బుక్ చేపిస్తుంది ఇంట్లో. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద క్రేజియస్ట్ అప్లికేషన్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎవర్ సీన్, డెవలప్డ్ బై గ్రేట్ టాటా, I mean TCS. Okay, this is one web application. So these are all web application. Facebook, IRCTC, Book My Show. No problem. Make My Trip. This is also a web application. One more? Anything more? ఇంకొకటి చెప్పండి.
Amazon.
Amazon. Very good. How can we forget this? Amazon.in, Flipkart.
Meesho.
Okay. These are all web applications, right? Why they are called web applications? And obviously you get a question like, sir, we heard about something called website. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Web application, website, there is one more word called web page, right? What are these? Asal, first of all, what is web? Antena? Ever define చేయగలుగుతారు? Because there are so many people who are here who are already working on web applications. How do they differentiate web application and website, web page and web? First of all, we'll start with this word called web page. Web page is nothing but a document, a file. I repeat, web page is nothing but a file. So I hope you, sir, I request you in two terms. I keep on asking you, no question at all. నేను అడగడం అనేది ఆపను. Only thinking can give you knowledge, not my teaching, nor YouTube, nor John Papa. So who is John Papa? Author of Angular. Okay. వాళ్ళెవ్వరు నీకు నాలెడ్జ్ ఇవ్వలేరు. No one can give you knowledge. Only your thinking can give you knowledge. My teaching is only to ignite your thinking. నా థాట్ ఏంటి అని అంటే నీ థింకింగ్ ని ఇగ్నైట్ చేయడం. అంతేగాని నేను ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చేస్తే మీరు గొప్ప డెవలపర్స్ అయిపోరు. ఓన్లీ యువర్ థింకింగ్ కెన్ రైజ్ యువర్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ అప్లికేషన్. ఓకే, అర్థమైందా? నేను అడుగుతూనే ఉంటాను, మీరు మీరు అట్లీస్ట్ చెప్పకపోయినా యూ ప్లీజ్ థింక్. ఎవరో చెప్తారులే మనకి ఎందుకు అన్నట్టు మాత్రం ఉండకండి. చలే, వాట్ ఈస్ వెబ్ పేజ్? వెబ్ పేజ్ ఈస్ జస్ట్ లైక్ ఎ డాక్యుమెంట్. What is that document? Have you ever a file? Have you ever used a file? Do you know anything about a file? Files తెలుసా?
Yes.
Very good. PDF is one file. అంటే ఇప్పుడు షేప్ వచ్చిందా మీకు? ఒక ఫైల్. Some text file, some Word document, some PPT. Just like that, web page is also a document. Fixa? I'll show you what are they. So here I am creating a file called contents.txt. In this, welcome to Edupoly for code. Saved it. Okay, నేను చూపిస్తాను మళ్ళీ. And I can create a HTML file. My page.html. In that HTML head, నేను ఇవన్నీ రాసి చూపిస్తాను. HTML అయిపోలేదు, డోంట్ వర్రీ. H1 welcome to Edupoly. So let us go to the folder. మీ కంప్యూటర్లో ఫోల్డర్ వేరే ఉంటుంది. Your computer may have a different folder. Can you see this is a text file? This is also a text file. What is this? HTML file. So this just like this page, this is the web page. Once you run it on the browser, that is called as a web page. But ultimately, what is web page? What is the actual form of web page? It's a file. Web page అసలు రూపం ఏంటి? ఒక ఫైల్. అది నాకు కావాలి, ఎందుకంటే దీంతోటే మొత్తం ఉంది, రైట్?
Yes.
So in the normal text files, we have only text. In the web pages, we have text with some code. That is also a text, but with some extra code. So let me edit this. Let me not write anything. I am now trying to discuss about what is the difference between HTML page and a normal HTML document or HTML file and a normal file. Hello. In the normal file, whatever you write, you have welcome to Edupoly. When you run this file, it looks only like this. You can't, I mean, ఇంతకంటే నువ్వు చేయగలిగింది ఏం లేదు దీంట్లో. Suppose if you double click on it, it looks like this, right? I want this text should be more emphasized. Ante, what do you mean by emphasized? Larger, more important kind of thing, which is not possible in the normal text files. But in the web pages, if you see the web page actual code, this is also a web page. If you run this file in your browser, it looks like this. Normal గా అయితే ఇట్లా కనపడుతుంది. But when you put this entire web page, I mean your content in an element, this entire content I am keeping it in the open tag and close tag. I will explain you HTML later, but I am just changing, I am adding some extra code to that. By doing that, this web page can look like this. So what is the difference between normal text files and a web page?
You can run on the browser.
Very good. You can run on the browser, that is one thing. But more than that, you can add some extra code, in the sense extra visualization to your content. I repeat, we add some extra visualization to the content. Immediately, Shiva says, sir, we have MS Word. In the Word also, we can able to create it. What is the big deal in HTML? That is more easier, right? You write lot of code and you select some content and you will apply larger font size. You select some content, you apply background color. That is more easier, no? Why we should learn HTML? Why we should know? Why we should create HTML pages, web pages? Question correct ena? MS Word లో చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా, మళ్ళీ నువ్వు HTML ఎందుకు వాడుతున్నావు? ఏం అవసరం వచ్చింది నీకు HTML?
HTML is dynamic.
Question correct ena nadi? Is
Yes,
my
yes.
question correct?
Yes.
Now I will answer you this question. Suppose you created a web page, sorry, you created a MS Word document and you want to send it to some other friend. How do you send it? First complexity is that. What do? You put it in an email, attachment, and then you will send it to that fellow. He will download that file and he will open that file in its computer. Ayana daggara, if the end user, other person, is not having MS Word, then biscuit. Isn't it? Is it a
Yes.
cream biscuit?
Yes.
Yes. He can't access the file. Point number one. In the entire world, every computer is having browser. So if you send a HTML page, that fellow can open that HTML page in the browser. Is that point clear?
Yes.
Point number two. MS Word document will be having file size of MBs also sometimes. And a size ఎక్కువ, పెద్ద size. But HTML pages will be in the KBs. And universally accept. No, these are the problems what we faced. That's why I'm able to answer you this. Suppose you developed a MS Word document in Windows 11. Believe me, it may or may not work on Windows 8, Windows 7. There were situations like that. Suppose you developed in Windows 7 and he is accessing in Windows 11. Adi open avutadana clarity kuda ledu. I faced so much of problems in PPTs. My computer is different and our college lab, our university labs are different. While I am giving the presentation, I prepared a beautiful presentation before my final year thesis. When I was presenting on the college computer, it was not even opening. What the hell is that? This is the first situation where I faced, okay, there is a problem of format. Okay. So you have to convert it into PDF. Again. But if the PDF is not there in that computer, again a biscuit. So we need some universally accepted format. That is nothing but web pages, HTML. So if you write or if you create a document in HTML, first of all, the size of the file is very less and it can be executed and opened in every computer in the world, even if it is in Internet Explorer 11. That is the first advantage. Is it? Are you getting me? This is what web page is. Now you got the concept of web page. It is a file. Point number one. Second, what is website? Website is nothing but a page or collection of web pages is called as website. But don't say that. Alanti and easy answers are not good. The actual answer is collection of web pages which are interlinked. You have to say this. Don't settle with your answers, my dear friends. Never settle with your answers, with your definitions. Yes, website is a collection of web pages, but the same answer is being given by the auto driver also. What is the difference between, I mean to say, novice people are also able to say the same answer. Once we are learned people, we should give better answers, right? What is a better answer? Website is a collection of web pages which are interlinked. There is a navigation link from one page to another page, another page to another page, another page to another page. This kind of linkable or navigatable collection of web pages is called as website. Okay, that is website. Then what is web application? Question correct na?
Yes.
ఎట్లా డిఫైన్ చేద్దాం వెబ్ అప్లికేషన్? కాదు ఓకే, కలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ వెబ్సైట్స్ కాదు. నో కామ్ డౌన్. బట్ అలా ఏదో ఒకటి క్రియేట్ చేసుకో. ఓకే, అప్పుడే నీకు నేను చెప్పేవి కనెక్ట్ అవుతూ ఉంటాయి. ఐ లైక్ సచ్ రైట్ రాంగ్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఈజ్ ఓకే, బట్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ట్రై టు కనెక్ట్ థింగ్స్. Okay, now websites are mostly static. What do you mean by static? It is nothing but my website. It is a static website. Avuna, this is not web application. No, it is not web application. For search engine optimization purpose and some other reasons, for speed and all, I created this as a clean, simple website. It is a collection of web pages. This is a web page, separate web page. This is a separate web page. Everything, whatever there in this particular website, they're all separate pages, my dear friends. When I click on one page, it goes to it will load that particular page. Okay, but if you go to my tutorials website, this is another website. Okay, this is not website, this is a web application. Try to understand the point. When I click on JavaScript, you are able to see these many links. When I click on compound and empty statements, you are able to see some other content is getting loaded. Hello, is that clear? Some other content is getting loaded. When I click on unary operators, some other content is getting loaded.
Yes.
What your question should be like, sir, you have almost all 800 to 900 links in this page. Is it possible to create these many web pages? 800 to 900. ఇన్నని క్రియేట్ సరే, నువ్వు ఎస్తున్నావు కదా, అయిపోయాను చెప్పు. ఐ విల్ గో టు ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్. యా, ఐ విల్ గో టు ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్. ఇగోకు ఓకే చేయొచ్చు అని చెప్పకు, ప్రాబ్లం ఆలోచించు. వెన్ ఐ క్లిక్ ఆన్ రియల్మీ, ఐఎమ్ ఏబుల్ టు షో సమ్ రియల్మీ products. When I click on Realme C55 Sunshower, you are able to see a web page. Is it a web page or not? Hello, yes. Is it a web page?
Yes.
Like this, every mobile is having a separate web page. Is it really possible to create these many web pages?
No.
మళ్ళీ చెప్పు, ఇగోకి పోయి చెప్పకు పాసిబుల్ అవుతుంది అని అంటే. ఇప్పుడు కొత్త ప్రోడక్ట్ వచ్చింది అనుకో, ఎవడైనా కూర్చొని రాసుకుంటా కూర్చుంటాడా? ఓకే, సో ఫిజికల్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. ఓకే, నేను ఇంకా 100 చెప్తా, 100 కాదు 200 చెప్తా. అప్పుడు నువ్వు ఒప్పుకునేదాకా నేను చెప్తూనే ఉంటా. ఇది నా ఇగో. ఇప్పుడు చలో అయిపోయినావు, నువ్వు చెప్తా విను. ఐ గైస్ try to have the fun of it, and we'll conclude one point out of this. Facebook, I don't know if any offensive content comes. మీరు షాక్ అవ్వకండి. అరే ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఎందుకు రాను? Okay, sir, you have Facebook, right? You know how the Facebook works, and you will have some friend request. When you click on a friend request or friend profile pic, it will redirect you to his wall or front page. Yes? నీకు ఫేస్బుక్ అకౌంట్ ఉందా? నీకు లేదా? అబ్బా సాయిరామ్, నువ్వే కావాలి నాకు. చూడు, సో ఐ ఫర్గాట్ యువర్ నేమ్. Vinay don't have the Facebook account. So Vinay, today night almost 11:30, he tried to create a account. Okay, so by that time Jukar Babai and his wife Lina, అరే Vinay created a new account, let us create his page అని కూర్చుని పేజీలు రాస్తా కూర్చుంటే, ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు క్రియేట్ అవుతుందా ఇట్లా? రైట్? Is it possible to create individual pages like that? Even Flipkart also, it is not possible to create these kind of pages. What do? We enter our details. These pages are supposed to be generated dynamically. Automatic ga ee HTML pages generate avvali. So there are certain programs which are written in PHP, Java, JavaScript server side, that means Node.js, Python, Perl, C++, Ruby, C#, I mean to say ASP. In these languages, somebody must have, not all languages, one of these languages must be written a big program. ఏమంటున్నా, ఈ లాంగ్వేజెస్లో ఏదో ఒక పెద్ద ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసి ఉంటాడు వాడు. దట్ ఈస్ లైక్ అ టెంప్లెట్. యాజ్ సూన్ యాజ్ యూ క్లిక్ ఆన్ Realme 10 Pro 5G Nebula Blue, when you click on this link, a request goes to that program in one server, in Flipkart server. హలో, ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్కి ఒక కంప్యూటర్ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఎక్కడో ఢిల్లీలోనో ముంబైలోనో ఎక్కడో ఉంటుంది కదా. ఢిల్లీలో ఉందా? ఓకే సరే, ఉంది కదా. దిస్ రిక్వెస్ట్ గోస్ టు ఢిల్లీ. ఎట్లా సార్, ఫ్లైట్లో పోతుందా? కాదు, కంప్యూటర్లో, ఇంటర్నెట్లో పోతుంది. అమ్మయ్య సాయిరామ్. ఓకే, దట్ రిక్వెస్ట్ గోస్ టు ఢిల్లీ, అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఢిల్లీ, in Delhi, what will be there? One computer receives this request. In that computer, there will be one program looks at your request, and then it will transform the request to another program, big program. That program will receive Realme 10 Pro 5G. So this Realme 10 Pro 5G, this name is very important, or else the ID, that name will be searched in the database. From the database, it will pick up the data of Realme 10 Pro 5G, and it will put that entire data in this format. E style lo a data anta petti in this format, that will put in this format, and it will run on the server. What will happen? It will run on the server, that program. మరి ప్రోగ్రామ్ అంటే రన్ చేయాలి కదా. రన్నింగ్ అంటే ట్రెడ్మిల్ మీద కాదు, ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ ఇన్ ఎ కంపైలర్. It will run in a compiler ఏమైంది నాన్న? ఇదిగో ఈ ఫోన్ ఇట్లా ఉంటుంది కదా, ఈ ఫోన్ని ఇట్లా పెట్టండి. నువ్వు నా జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ వినకపోయినా పర్లేదు, ఇది వినకపోతే మాత్రం నేను ఫీల్ అయితే ఏం కాదులేదు, విను, జాగ్రత్త విను. ఎవడు చెప్తాడు నాన్న ఇవన్నీ? సో in the server side there will be a big program, right? That program receives ultimately your request. In that request you will send this name. On this name, whatever the details are there, they will be picked out from the database and they will keep in a template. Template ante ఒకటే ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉంటుంది, ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లోనే it will keep all the data and it will run. So that program, actually Flipkart is using Java. There is a JSP program. Imagine I am saying, yes, there is a JSP program. That program will be executed in the server. The output of that execution is HTML page. That is called as dynamic page. Adi unda default ga computer lo. E file is this particular page is there in the computer? No. This page is generated dynamically and that generated HTML will be sent to the browser. మనం ఎక్కడైతే రిక్వెస్ట్ పంపించినామో అక్కడికి it will come back to the same browser. Hello. Those collection of programs on the server, which are generating HTML pages are called web applications. So web applications generate the HTML dynamically, generate the web pages dynamically. They are not static. So now what will happen when I click on Infinix Smart 7? Don't say a Smart 7 phone details open. Don't say that. First, a new request goes to the server. That big program receives this request. In that request, it will see what is there in the request. Em adugutunna veedu Infinix Smart 7 Night Black 64 GB. So that particular ID or that particular name will be searched in the database. Search ochindi. All that data will be again placed in the same template. See, can you see the difference in between these two templates? There is no structural difference. There is only data, image, content. Content is differed. Remaining things are same. అంటే మీరు కనెక్ట్ అవుతారని చెప్తున్నా. When I click on this, what happened? Again, for this men's regular fit black viscose trousers, this request goes to the server. That big program will search this particular data in the database, and once the data comes, it will put in the same template and it will give you. Okay, you go to this Coco Fit, ask for vanilla boat. He will pick up the ice cream and he'll keep in the same bowl, right? Emamma alochichandi meer same bowl lo pettesi istaru. Okay, come on, go to Maharaja Thali. ఏం లేదు, నేను ఊరికే అంటట్లే. ఓకే, go to Maharaja Thali hotel. You order veg thali. Thali means meals, veg meals. He will take the plate, he will put all the bowls and he will add all the things and he will serve you. And your name? Vignesh goes to the Maharaja Thali. He will order chicken thali. So what does he do? He will take the same plate. Same ante aad tintundi kaadu, vere plate too. So he will take another plate and he will arrange in the same order, right? but only the contents are different. వంకాయ ప్లేస్ లో చికెన్ వస్తుంది. ఆకలి అవుతుంది ఇప్పుడు సరే ఓకే. సో ద ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఈజ్ దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ కాల్డ్ టెంప్లేట్. what I want, the plastic plates with the boxes is a template. What is the difference between one template to another? What is the difference between one package to another package? Only the content is differed. I hope you got what exactly the template is. Yes.
Yes.
So web application is one program. ఇట్లా పెట్టుకున్నానంటే ప్రోగ్రామే, వేరేది ఊహించుకోకండి. This is a big program which is having the code. In that code we'll put all the contents. So just for the observation, I am showing you some PHP program. So PHP templates example. చాలా రోజులు అయిపోయింది మరి రాసి. Remaining all are same: doc type, HTML, meta tag, head. So can you see here in the PHP they are writing some array name and they are displaying the templates by passing the params. I'll show you pug example. For full stack developers we will discuss anyways this one. So it will look like this. You're confused outaremo. So p colon some bold text, p dot something here. Can you see here? So they will write some programs like this, and in that you will be keeping the values. Okay. Now correct example inka manche dorkaledu, but your visualization is clear, right? In your picture some program will be there. That program will have the template. In the template the data will be changed. Hello.
Yes.
What is web application? If somebody asks you what is web application, web application is a program on the server which generates HTML pages on demand. నువ్వు అడిగితేనే అది జనరేట్ చేసి ఇస్తుంది. నువ్వు అడక్క ముందు ఇట్లా కూర్చోగానే అది ఇచ్చేది. ఇస్తుంది ఈ మధ్య. You go to Maharaja Thali, you sit it on a table. నువ్వు ఇట్లా చూసినావు, ఆయన ఇట్లా చూస్తున్నాడు, వీడికి చికెన్ థాలీ కావాలా, తీసుకొస్తున్నట్టా? Is it really possible? You have to ask him, right?
Yes.
First you have to send a request, only then you will get the response. So sending the request is important, and that program will give you the HTML page. So these are all web application generate HTML pages dynamically. Okay, but I am not satisfied with this answer. So now let us go to the movie Spider-Man. How this particular Spider-Man page is coming? Is it created by somebody for permanent usage? Ante evaraina already create chesi server lo pettira, or else there will be one program for generating this kind of pages. Cheppandi. Program. So if I say Tucker, is it the same?
Yes.
Is the template same? No, kada.
Template is same.
Transformers same. Content is different. So there will be only one program in the server. As soon as you click on Vimanam, it go and search for Anasuya. No. Vimanam. Okay. ఏమో తెలియదు, మీరు ఎట్లా సెర్చ్ చేస్తారు అనుకుంటారు. It will search for Vimanam movie and it will pick search for Vimanam movie in the database, and it will pick the data and it will insert. It will insert the image here. It will insert the title here. It will insert the ratings here, and the description. Template. Clear?
Yes.
But this is also very old. Calm down. On top of the web application, we have to understand single page applications. What the hell are these? See, on a sale day, start అవుతుంది మనకి ఫెస్టివల్ సీజన్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది ఫ్రమ్ ఆగస్ట్ 15th we are going to have sales. 15th రాఖీ పండుగ, వినాయక చవితి, దసరా, దీపావళి, సంక్రాంతి, అప్పటి వరకు సేల్. On these sale days, whether you need it or not, you enter into the Amazon or Flipkart for purchasing or at least looking for something. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, calm down. We are totally 130 billion people in India. Imagine 50% of the people don't have anything. That means at least 50 crore people are there who know about Flipkart. Out of that, 10% are using Flipkart at that moment. That means 5 crore people are using Flipkart and they are searching for iPhone 14 Pro. How many requests will be going to iPhone 14 Pro? Any request వెళ్తే చెప్పండి? At least 1 crore?
Yes.
1 crore request and server handle చేస్తుందా? Is it possible to handle 1 crore request by the server? Yeah, it is difficult. ఒక్కటేసారి 1 crore request వస్తే సర్వర్ ఏమని ఇస్తుంది? Crash అవుతుంది. Is this a problem or not? Because server is having more load.
Yes.
Point number 1. IRCTC. Diwali. Okay, I am a winner. Okay, yeah, on that word. Diwali. I used to be in Pune, so I had to come to my home on Diwali day. I was on Tatkal. Just imagine how many people are using IRCTC website for Tatkal. Not 5 crores, more than 20 crores. Because I myself, in those days, I myself using 4 devices, 1 laptop, 2 mobile phones, 1 computer, office computer. These many requests, if everything is going to one particular website, that will be having lot of load. How to reduce the load? అందరిని చంపేద్దాం. అబ్బా మంచి రాయి. Load balancing, cloud computing, these are all there, but they all will fail miserably. The problem with the cloud computing and whatever you are saying, load balancing, that is called concurrency. Actually, when you are having a single point of contact, okay, concurrency is not easy to implement. I'll tell you technical details later. Leave about it. Okay. ఒక సీట్ కోసం మనం బుక్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. కంకరెన్సీలో ఒకటే సీట్కి 4 ఇన్స్టెన్స్లు ఉంటాయి. ఐఎమ్ సారీ ఫర్ నాన్ తెలుగు పీపుల్. ఒకటే సీట్కి 4 ఇన్స్టెన్స్లు ఉంటాయి. 4గురికి బుక్ అయిపోతుంది. సింగిల్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ కాంటాక్టే కావాలి. మళ్ళీ అక్కడ నువ్వు ఓన్లీ పేజ్ని డిస్ప్లే చేయడానికి నువ్వు లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్సర్స్ పెట్టుకుంటే సరిపోతుంది. ఓకే, బట్ స్టిల్ ఐఎమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ యూ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ single page applications. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So before that, I would like to tell you one example of pizza. Pizza okay na? Burger cheppana? No. Okay, we have a concept of Pizza Hut. On Friday evening, Pizza Huts will be so busy. You can't get the pizza in time. Why? Number of orders will be more. So what? ఆర్డర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి కదా అని కాదు, ఆర్డర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటే ఏం జరుగుతుంది లోపల? వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ వెన్ దేర్ ఆర్ మోర్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్డర్స్? నేను జర్మనీ క్లాస్ చెప్పట్లేదు, పిజ్జా హట్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నా. చెప్పు, ఎక్కువ ఆర్డర్స్ ఉంటే ఏమవుతుంది? వర్కర్స్, ఓకే, ఐ విల్ రిక్రూట్ న్యూ వర్కర్స్. ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ విత్ ద వర్కర్స్. దెర్ ఈస్ అ సింగిల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్. ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ ఓవెన్. ఓవెన్ ఈజ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఆక్యుపైడ్. అరే వర్కర్స్ ఏముందబ్బా, పే స్టేషుడే కదా. వర్కర్స్ కెన్ బి ఎనీథింగ్, బట్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఓన్లీ వన్ ఓవెన్. ఓకే, నీ పేరు కూడా మర్చిపోయాను మళ్ళీ. సూర్య థింక్ దట్ ఐ విల్ ఇంక్రీజ్ ద ఓవెన్ సైజ్, రైట్? once you started oven size in the bigger space, remaining 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a busy day. Remaining 4 days, eagle will call no. Point number 1, you can increase the oven size, accepted. But every time, even if you put one pizza, it will take the complete power. Sampla. Current bill sampla. Point number 1, where do you keep that much of oven? I don't know. Road మీద పెట్టాలి, రెండు బాగోదు. Third, you need bigger space. Okay, that is over. Third one, how do you bring such a big oven? You have to bring... Please mute yourself, guys. You have to get it from Germany. I don't know. ఊరికే అంటున్నానా? These are the different problems you face. Load balancing అన్నారు కదా. This is the actual scenario. You can increase. I don't say it is not possible. Every time it is possible. Amazon people you must have not understood. Load balancing services are provided by Amazon. On the peak times, they charge per cycle $24. Okay, so that is also not that easy. I'll tell you the final solution. Okay, let us come to the pizza. Big oven, right? So now I had a solution. The solution is not big oven or big size rooms, not like this. My solution is, I'll prepare the pizza. I'll keep all the pizza ingredients on the pizza base. Cake bake cheyakunda, whatever you have, without baking the cake, whatever is needed, I already prepare them. As soon as a request comes, I will send the unbaked pizza to the client. Client has to put this into the oven of their home and they start having the pizza. Ante baking is not going to happen on the pizza side. Baking is going to happen on the client side. If you want quicker delivery, మీకు క్విక్ గా డెలివరీ కావాలంటే ఇది ఆప్షన్. While you are ordering, I have own oven, I bake at home అనే ఒక ఆప్షన్ ఇస్తుంది. If you select that option, the pizza's rate will be 30% reduced. మా ఇంట్లో ఓవెన్ ఉంది, మీ ఇంట్లో ఉందా? ఎవరింట్లో ఉందా ఓవెన్? ఉంది కదా. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, 30% ఆఫ్ అంటే మనం 30% అదే తీసుకుంటాం కదా. లేదు అయినా సరే నువ్వే తీసుకురావాలంటవా? Can you understand my point? If you have ovens at home, is it a good solution or not? Right? Because of that, can I reduce the load on my oven? 100%. I'll open an outlet only for this kind of deliveries. I don't even open any, I will even don't purchase any oven also. I don't even want any customer also, because I purchase all the sauces, all the ingredients, and I'll keep them in the packets. I already have the base. Pizza base బయట కూడా దొరుకుతుంది, కావాలంటే కొనుక్కోవచ్చు. I'll put it in a packet and I'll deliver it. ఇప్పుడు మీరు బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేయకండి. ఓకే, సో this is something which is happening now. When you send a request to the Flipkart or okay, Book My Show, let me go back to the Book My Show. When you click on, who is this? Spider-Man. Server is not going to execute that big program. What server is doing now, you know, already they have the template. Hello. Whatever the data, that data will be fetched from the database and template is ready, and template and database data will be forwarded to the browser. Try to understand my point. Already template is there, right? Template and data, not database, data will be forwarded to the browser. So browser will execute that program on the browser. I mean to say, your browser will be executing that program, not the server. అర్థం కాలే? అవును. In single page web application, server is not going to execute that program, whatever I said. That PHP program or JSP program, I'll come to one more conclusion. Kangar badakandi. That backend server is there, right? That server is not going to execute this. That server will send you the big program plus data. That means what? Pizza Hut is sending me the base and ingredients, data. So what I am doing now? I'll put it in my oven. I'll execute it in my browser so that server load will be reduced or not. First of all, adi cheppandi meeku naaku. Server load reduce aitunda leda?
Yes.
Over kada. This entire website I am running on a free tier. Idi mottam. This is a very big website. This entire tutorial I am running on free tier. Free tier ante I am not giving any money to the Google. Free ga run chestunnanu. But how? Because I am using it as a single page web application. Not even 1 rupee of load is there on my server. Please try to understand my point. I am paying only for edupoli.com domain name. I am not paying for any other thing. Because load is not there in the server. Server is having only templates. Template will be forwarded with the data. That execution will be over here. Point అర్థమైందా? ఒకసారి తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్తున్నా. The server side program, which is called template, should get the data from the database and put it in the respective places and run it on the server. అక్కడ సర్వర్లోనే రన్ చేయాల్సి వచ్చేది. When the server runs that program, it gives you HTML page. That HTML page used to come to my computer. That is what called a web application. But now what is happening in single page application? Request goes to the server. Server will pick up what is the template necessary for it. What is the data necessary for it? This template and data. Template and HTML program and JavaScript and data will be collectively forwarded to the browser. Now browser will execute both of them. Okay, shall I show you? When I click on tutorial, when I clicked on JavaScript basics, request goes to the server. What server did you know? Server sent me this entire template. Server sent me this template plus the data necessary to show here as well as here. So my browser will take the template and will take the data and execute it in my browser. Na browser lone execute chestunnanu na template ni data ni. Na template li data ni ekkada execute chestunna? Na browser lo. So there is no load on the server. So what is the advantage? Now you see this. First of all, load reduced on the server. Shall we see the second advantage? When I click on function expressions, another topic, another link, same template is needed, right? Should I bring one more time from the server? Not needed. ఆల్రెడీ బ్రౌజర్లో ఉంది కదా టెంప్లెట్, మళ్ళీ సర్వర్ నుంచి నేను టెంప్లెట్ తెచ్చుకోవాల్సిన పని లేదు. ఐ డోంట్ నీడ్ ద టెంప్లెట్ getting from the server. Already template is there in the browser. So what I need? Only data, only content. So from here, server starts sending chapali, only data. So server load reduced much.
Yes.
Data automatically update
ఎందుకు అవ్వదు? ఏ డేటాను అప్డేట్ చేయాలి, ఎప్పుడు చేయాలి? ఎస్ ఆటోమేటికల్ అప్డేట్ అవ్వడం అంటే ఎడిట్ చేయడానికి నాకు ఇంకో ఇంటర్ఫేస్ ఉంటుంది. I will do that directly on the database. I update only the database, not the pages. Individual pages to update cheyanu, database lo update chestu. Full stack developers will see that. How do I update the changes? Even React also, I will show you how that happens. But nenu ippudu em cheppalanukunna? What is my agenda today? What is website? Sorry, what is web page, website, web application, single page web application? Here there is still a problem. Agandi. First of all, have you understood this? Shall we go to the Flipkart once? I'll click on Infinix. I got this page. Okay, that means this template and data. First time it is loaded. Okay, next I'll click on Vivo. You can clearly see without any glitch, template is same. What happened? Only data is different, only the contents are different. Ante server is now only working for data, right? So just before 20 minutes I mentioned one point. Those programs on the server side are called template. Those templates and programs are called as web applications. Web applications are written in Java, PHP. So the templates are written in Java, PHP, C#, I mean to say ASP, JSP, Ruby, Perl, Python kind of. But your browser don't execute them, no? Browser execute chestadha ni? PHP
No.
can't be executed on the browser. Then how is it working? Listen to me careful. Nowadays we are not creating templates using PHPs. We are creating templates using React.js, AngularJS. We are creating templates by using React.js, Angular, Vue. Okay, that is JavaScript. So now we are creating templates by JavaScript. Okay, so from JavaScript we send a request to the server for the data. Remaining all templates are created in the JavaScript. Enduku నేర్చుకుంటున్నాం మనం React? Why we are learning React? All the single page web applications are on React or Angular. Why? Why should we learn single page web applications? To reduce the load on server. Okay, that is the reason why every bloody application in the entire world is getting transformed into single page applications. మీరు అందరికీ జాబ్ లెట్లు వస్తున్నాయి React లో. Whether it is IRCTC, whether it is Book My Show, whether it is Facebook or any application, whether it is banking application, any application, everything is getting transformed from web applications to single page applications. That is why this demand on React.js. That is why this demand on Angular. Okay, because we are reducing the load on server. Templates are getting executed on browser, and templates are created by Chapali, React, Angular. So for your information, I would like to show one example. Hello, is it okay? Okay. So as soon as I refresh the page, these countries are getting loaded here, right? But you know how they are loaded here? See. This is the template what I am talking about. Once the data comes here, I am running a map function on the data and I am returning what? LIs. So these are all dynamically created. LI అనేది ఒక element. Those people who have a very small idea on HTML may understand. LI ఏంటిది? Element. ఒక్కొక్క కంట్రీ నేమ్ ఇక్కడ డిస్ప్లే చేస్తుంది. I am putting the country. Once I get the data, what I am doing? I am inserting the name in the LI. And like that, I am creating all the countries of data. Data lo ఎన్ని countries ఉంటే అన్ని countries కి నేను ఒక్కొక్క LI create చేస్తున్నా. So these LIs are not created by the server. These LIs are created by JavaScript. I mean to say React.js. So now we are creating templates on what? React.js. Okay. Anyways, so today I wanted to give you some idea about why we are learning React. It takes a lot of time, sir. In fact, you have to see the same video after React course. React course మొత్తం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఈ రోజుకి ఇక్కడికి రండి, వచ్చి చూడండి నేను చెప్పింది చేసి చూపించినా లేదా. ఓకే, టు గెట్ ద డేటా we use Ajax. To display the data we use components. To differentiate or to navigate from one place to another place we use routing. ఓకే, కంగారు పడకండి, ఇవి మనం రియాక్ట్లో చేస్తున్నాం, అందుకే మనకి ఇంత డిమాండ్ ఉంది సార్. నువ్వు సరిగ్గా నేర్చుకుంటే చాలా డిమాండ్ కనపడుతుంది. ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ లెర్న్, నథింగ్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్. సో వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు క్రియేట్ సచ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అప్లికేషన్స్ in the course of React.js. Okay, hope you understood at least something about what is website, what is web page, what is web application, what is single page application, what is the purpose of React or Angular in single page web applications. Okay, I try to give you those all things. Tomorrow we are going to discuss about what is API. Please mute guys, 1 second. Tomorrow what we are going to discuss, what is API, what is web server. ఇప్పటి వరకు టెంప్లెట్ ఉంటుందని చెప్పిన, బట్ వేర్ డస్ ఇట్ రిసైడ్, అది ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది? దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సర్వర్. హౌ ద సర్వర్స్ ఆర్ క్రియేటెడ్, వాట్ ఈస్ వెబ్ సర్వర్, వాట్ ఈస్ వెబ్ బ్రౌజర్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద రిలేషన్షిప్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ టూ, and how these two are interacting with each other. Web server, web browser ఎట్లా ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవుతాయి? ఇంటర్నెట్ తోట. ఓకే, పాపం ఆయన ఎందుకు అడిగినంటే ఆయన కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్, అండ్ వీ కాల్ అ ప్రోటోకాల్ కాల్డ్ HTTP. నువ్వు కూడా కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్? Okay. So there is a protocol called HTTP. HTTP. What is the importance of HTTP and how HTTP is actually used in between browser and server? ఇవన్నీ మనము రియాక్ట్ లోకి ఎంటర్ కాకముందే నేర్చుకుంటాం. ఒక క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది, పిక్చర్ తెలుస్తుంది ఏం జరుగుతుంది అని. లేకపోతే కళ్ళకు కట్టుకుని ప్రగతి నగర్ రోడ్ల మీద నడిచినట్టే ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ ఇట్ ఫర్ టుడే. సీ యూ టుమారో ఫర్ HTTP, web, how web communicates, what is the importance of HTTP, what is API, what is web services, what is RESTful services, all these concepts will be discussed tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
I have one doubt.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, we opened the Angular, React application. Demo purpose. Where we listed all the country names.
Where I listed all the country names. I am fetching from a API here. Okay, I don't know whether you are able to understand this architecture or not. This is called Redux Toolkit architecture, Redux architecture. In this, I have written a query called https:/restcountries.com/v3. This is the API what I am using to get the data.
It fetched from internet only, no, sir?
Yes, it is fetched from internet. Yes, they are not physically available in the computer. They are fetched from internet. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, I had to attend one more meeting. See you tomorrow.